Namaste programs, welcome back to the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the Rove through the USA continues with the Northeast Megalopolis bush trip, leg 5, from Montauk to Long Island, MacArthur. Let's go. We are ready, all is in preparation and whatever English, let's go. Let's just go. Let's get out of here. Runway 6, Montauk Airport, Long Island. Not a very long runway. And there's trees everywhere, so let's get up over the trees. Start turning. We want 284 for 243, Gardiner's Island. Lift into the air and head west to Gardiner's Island, one of the largest privately owned islands in the United States. I see. Who owns it? Who owns it? A. Why are we flying over a private island? A. Seems a little bit doge. We'll get shot down. Again, bush trip designers, why take us over the water like this? It's toxic, dude. Toxic. Oh, how terribly toxic. Yeah, get that crap out of my sky. Gnabbit. I'll tell you what, we haven't seen a mountain in days. Not even a hill. Definitely a flatland here. Flatland, this part of America. Gardiner's Island. Yeah, that's what it says on my Google map. I concur. Well, we should have arrived by now, according to the time. Actually, not quite. We're a little bit short. And of course, we just took off. So, you know, speed is a little less. Why aren't we going faster? I guess because we're still climbing a bit. Fair enough, fair enough. Thought maybe I had my flaps down or something. Yeah, just never know sometimes with me. Flying along with the flaps of the wind. Why? Get rid of it. Get it off my screen. Again, who owns this thing? Jonathan Gardiner? What's the next turn? 256, so we haven't done it yet. Probably when we get over the island. Nice little lagoon, bit of an estate over there, a couple of houses. Bro, someone, I smell rich people. I smell rich people. 256 for 338, reset our clock. Then, Sag Harbor. Turn onto a southwest heading, flying out over Gardiner's Bay and pass over Hog Creek Point. And then Sag Harbor Bay to reach the town of Sag Harbor. How exciting. How terribly exciting. Sag Harbor. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Creek Point. What you talking about? I don't see no Hog Creek Point on the Google Maps. This town here doesn't even have a name on Google, so... Could be Springs, or that looks like it's a little bit further in, but maybe the whole thing is Springs. Who knows? Look at that little harbour. Boats everywhere. I love them. They them love them both, don't them they? That was scripted, by the way. I wrote that down. Lol. No, nothing scripted. Who can be bothered? Why would you write shit down? Jesus. God. Next, I'll be calling you a professional. We can't be having that. Oh, there's Sag Harbor. Okay, yeah. This is Sag Harbor coming up. I see it on the Googles. What's below us now? No, that doesn't have a name either. Northwest Harbor, maybe? A bunch of houses, though. Look, they're all in amongst the trees. Just hiding. No one would know they were there unless they were flying over them. Trespassing in their airspace. This is my civilization. I fly where and when and how and with whom I choose. Sag Harbor. Yes, this is it. Sag Harbor itself. The very famous, mentioned multiple times in the last minute or two. Of course, I've never heard of it. Never heard of any of this. It's not in a movie, I won't have heard of it, surely. What do you take me for? Someone who knows things? You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Hello, Sag Harbor. Look at you, I love you. With your, ooh, big building on the shoreline there. Wonder what that is. It's probably the maritime something or other. Sag Harbor, when are we turning purple arrow? There we go. 244, well 243 on my instructions. For 329, Shinnecock Hills. Continue on a southwest course, staying inland of the shores of the Peconic Bays to reach the hamlet of Shinnecock Hills. Excellent. We shall do that. Exactly that. As we fly over the remnants of Sag Harbor. Bunch of very typical American little cul-de-sac housing arrangements. Kind of quarry, wrecking everything. Or is it? That may be a golf course. I think that's a golf course. It's just got different colours because there's a different photograph sets. That's a quarry below us though. Probably dug up to build the golf course. Curse your golf course. Road? Here's a road through the trees there. I don't know what road, but there is a road on the Google map. On our way to Shinnecock Hills, which, there it is. There it is on the map. Right down here, right in this, whatever you call it, this thin bit. I'm sure that's got a geological name. The thin bit between two bits of water. On a peninsula. It's like the opposite of a peninsula almost, really. Kinda. Or not really. Bridge? I don't know what we'd call it. I have no idea. There's probably a name, and it's probably a name that's familiar to me, but off the top of my head, I don't know what you call a thin bit of water on an island like this. Not thin bit of land, actually. Not a thin bit of water. Da-da-da-da-da. Baseball diamonds, roads, lakes, kind of house at the end of a long driveway there. for the local lord, or, you know, baron perhaps, viscount. I mean, he'd call himself probably a CEO of something, business, or possibly a politician of some sort. But let's not kid ourselves. It's still basically feudal England, really. Feudal Europe. There's another golf. This is a giant golf course. Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. What is this? 36 holes. There might even be 4 golf courses there almost. Maybe 3. That's weird. That's crazy. Anyway, welcome to Shinnecock Hills, home of multiple golf courses. Wow, look at those beaches out there. That's crazy. What? It's another person in my airspace. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. 254 317. West Hampton Beach. Continue on course, flying over northern Shinnecock Bay, Tiana Bay, Pine Neck Preserve, Quantuck Creek, and the Aspetuck River to reach the village of West Hampton Beach. That is a lot of information. I don't know what town this is. It looks like it might be Hampton Bays. But look at it. It's gigantic. It's gigantic. Local football, NFL sports thing. Might be a university or something. A college with its baseball diamonds and its football stadium. Is it a stadium if it doesn't have stands? Is it just a field then? Football field? Does a stadium require having stands? What an interesting question. What is the actual definition of a stadium? Probably that it has stands, seating, you know? Oh, little airport over here. What's this one? Francis S. Gabreski Airport. Good on you, Francis S. Gabreski. We honour everything you've done for the area of Long Island here, just the stuff that you've done, whoever you are. Perhaps you're an aviator of some sort. Perhaps you invented self-washing toothpaste or something. I don't know. No. And there's a bit of a stutter in the simulation, which tells me that the lords of the civilization aren't happy with what I'm talking about. So we won't be talking about self-washing toothpaste ever again. The aliens would get us. And we can't be having that. We just can't be being got. Look at this plane. Look at this plane taking off. I'm in your airspace here. You shouldn't be taking off. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. Oh, yeah, you'd be much faster than me, so just climb up and get out of here. Get out of here, aeroplane. Interloper. It's cool though. It's cool though. I love seeing other traffic nearby. Here we go. What's this? West Hampton Beach. We're already here, apparently. Another football field / stadium. Can't really see many stands though, just a bit of seating around the edging. About the edging. This is a golf course. Look at this, sort of along the river. Cool. A cool golf course. I like me a golf course. We should have turned by now. Oh, I see. We have turned. 257. We just didn't turn very much for 314. Fire Island. Continue over Mauritius Bay to visit Fire Island, a long, narrow barrier island that is a popular destination for those who live and work in New York City. I don't think it's the famous Fire Island. Was that? No, it was Fire Festival, wasn't it? That was with a Y anyway. It's on some island somewhere, though. Well, this is Fire, F-I-R-E Island, so... These sandbanks, though. Crazy. Sand islands, basically. Wow, island. If that is your real name. I don't know where it would be, actually. I mean, is this beach Fire Island? Look at the Google map, you wouldn't even really realise that these are islands. They just sort of blend into the land. Because in reality, this water here is murky and green, being basically lagoons. And yet the algorithm has turned it into nice bright blue. Well, I'm not seeing a fire island, although only halfway there, I guess, in a minute or two. Nothing is saying Fire Island on my Google map. I don't know. Are you being lied to yet again? Lies? Damn lies. Oh, lots of people living here though. Look at this. Look at these giant towns. Crazy. Complete madness. Complete madness. This be Fire Island underneath us. We've done 238 of 314 and gone pretty fast. So yeah, there we go. This one of these islands must be Fire Island. There you go. Maybe this is an island just to our right. Who knows? It's hard to tell. 297 over 431. 431. Long Island, MacArthur. Head back over Long Island, flying past Bellport, over the Patchogue River, and land at Long Island MacArthur Airport, just south of Lake Ronkonkoma. Ronkonkoma. Right, never heard of it. Look, yeah, on the Google map, that Fire Island National Seashore. So that whole beach thing must be Fire Island. Dude. Just beach. What is all this? What is all this? Bellport, North Bellport, Brookhaven. I see. I see. Of course, we're in a Long Island, so iced tea. Yes. Iced tea, what you did there. Yes. All right, well, look. Look, this is no longer. That's a different airport. Hang on a second. We're about to fly over King Island. Oh no, King Island. Oh, Long Island Port. That's our airport. It's up here in front of us. What's the nearest town? Long Island's the name of the state and the island, but is there a town called Long Island as well? Yeah, Lake Ronkonkoma. Ronkonkoma is probably the closest town. Holbrook is nearby. Bohemia. Interesting. Anyway, that's the airport there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a million runways, so we get, we get to choose wherever we want to land. Yeah, I've put that we're arriving at Long Island today. I don't think there's a town exactly called Long Island, but good enough. Good enough. It's Long Island Airport anyway. Is that run of the runways? Is that run of the runways? Well, let's watch up. Is that one of the runways right there? Can we just go straight in? Let's find out. Slow it down. Slow it down forever. Look how many people are here. What is this place? It's packed, bro. It's packed. Do. Flaps. Gear. Wondering whether this is actually a runway. I think so. It sort of looks like a runway, doesn't it? Kinda. Oh, I don't quite know. This is why it's annoying not to have ATC on the bush trips. I mean, I can obviously see the sort of diagonal runway is over there, and it's really, really long. This thing in front of us, is this a taxiway or is this a runway? There's a weird bit of grey just here that makes me think it's a taxiway perhaps, and not a runway. Does it have a number on it? Does it really matter? We'll land on it anyway. I think it is a runway, but what's that crossing it? Another runway. Gotcha, yeah, that's... Wow, the very end of one runway is actually inside this runway? Oh, this is an X. We're not supposed to land on this. Alright, but that's fine. This, where those flashing lights are, that's another runway. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No one saw nothing. It's an X runway. This is an X runway. It has deceased fallen from its perch. Nah, he's just sleeping. Alright, 33. Oh, there was another one there. 33 right. They're going 33 left, though. Going 33 left. There's no one to tell us otherwise. Here we go. Let's bring her in. Looks like it's the correct runway for the wind as well. So yeah, we win. It might be an L runway, but it's a W runway. One way. Willie's Wodger. Boom. Get the brakes on. Brakes on. Get the wax off. Wax on. Done. Please, yes, it registered. Aha, the leg 5 of the Northeast Megalopolis, the Galapagos bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.